So we're going to let you kick it off. We know that you are going to be talking about some holiday festivities and safety and fireworks. But let's kick it off with who needs a cart full of cosmetics?
I don't know. Do you? I mean, would you enjoy a cart full of cosmetics?
Yes. But yes, I don't. I don't in this way. No.
A cart full, a buggy, as they may say, some folks around, a buggy full of cosmetics. On June 1st between 4:52 and 5:01 p.m., pretty specific. That's what the camera time told us. The Publix on Highway 274 in the Clover Lake Wiley area. Two men described as possibly Hispanic, wearing gray, one wearing a gray Nike t-shirt, black shorts, and the other wearing a yellow t-shirt and having a beard, loaded a shopping cart or a buggy, whichever you prefer to call it, with approximately 87 different cosmetic items. Those were like the serums, hydraulic acid. Mm-hmm. I don't know. You may know better than I.
I think that's how you say it.
Moisturizers, all that stuff. Valued at $2,203.13. They moved to a different aisle, and they were carrying, on the picture we have on our Facebook page, they were carrying these backpacks or these duffel bags that were strapped like a man bag or something, where they were across their front, I guess. They loaded all that stuff into those duffel bags. And they left the shopping carts there, and then they exited the store. Thankfully, a witness said that the suspects were driving a tan van, possibly a 2015 Chrysler, but they got out with that much cosmetics.
I guess what shocks me about all these stories that we hear, like at these grocery stores where this kind of stuff is happening, is that it's happening, like this happened at 4:52. Yeah. Around 5 o'clock, when people are like getting off work and stopping by the grocery store to like pick up their last minute things for dinner. Like, are people just not paying attention?
That's the only thing I can think of.
Or they just, I mean, because if I saw two guys in the makeup aisle like shoving cosmetics in a bag, I don't know, I would think that was weird and maybe try to tell somebody. Or do you think people just don't want to tell, like they just want to stay in their lane and go out? And
that's the only thing I could think of.
It's interesting.
It's stay in your lane, but we always try to tell people, if you see something, say something. Right. Something that's just out of the norm, that's just, that seems odd. Why are two men throwing a whole bunch of cosmetics into a buggy? And then they went around the next aisle, stuffed those cosmetics into a bag, and then walked out of the store. Boy, that seemed very odd.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Don't get involved, but if you see something that seems just off kilter, just go find somebody stocking shelves. Mm-hmm. They'll go get the store manager. Then maybe something can take place, or at least call us to come and get on our way, so we can probably stop that car if they've already left the store. And now we need people to call Crime Stoppers. I look. I mean, really good pictures actually, and more and more stores are doing this. Is getting better camera systems, especially on the cosmetics aisle. I don't know if I've been in some stores where you walk down the aisle and there's the camera in front of you, and you look at yourself in the camera, because it's that clear.
Right.
But they're keeping an eye on all those small type of items that could be concealed easily.
So remind people how they can get in touch with Crime Stoppers if they have information.
The best way is the crimestoppersofyorkcounty.com. That's the website. You can go to there and submit a tip. Also, you can download the P3 Tips app to your phone, and that'll go to Crime Stoppers Midlands. You'll see it, and it's got the Midlands Crime Stoppers logo, but that's the same thing. It'll come to you, Crime Stoppers of York County, and then any kind of tip that leads to an arrest, you will earn some money, a cash reward.
And what about our 4th of July reminders, our safety reminders?
All right, here we go. Yours truly is going to be working tomorrow night.
All right.
Making sure, because it's going to be let's just go and say it's going to be traffic will be heavy. So there's fireworks displays all over the place, but York County Sheriff's Office will be working with South Carolina Highway Patrol at the Carowinds and Lake Wiley Buster Boyd Bridge fireworks displays. And just know that traffic will be heavy in those areas. If you go late, especially to the Lake Wiley Buster Boyd Bridge, if you think you're going to just show up 5 minutes before the fireworks starts and get us a parking spot and be able to see the fireworks, you're sorely mistaken. We've had people in traffic in last year that they were in traffic thinking they were going to go see the fireworks, and by the time they got to a place to stop and get out of their car and start walking towards the boat landing where you could see the fireworks were over. So just if you want to go to that one, get there with plenty of time, and just realize traffic will be heavy, and we'll have deputies everywhere, especially Lake Wiley and Carowinds, to get you in and out of traffic. Just be patient. Just be patient with us. We're going to get you in and out the best we can, but there are going to be fireworks displays everywhere. I mean, Rock Hill has Red, White, and Boom. I think TK has this Uncle Sam Jam. City of York is having something at the York Middle School. So there's other options to go see fireworks. The one thing we don't want folks to do is not stop on the interstate, especially in the Carowinds area. Please don't stop on the interstate. We're going to move you. So if you think you're going to stop on the interstate and watch fireworks,
don't do that.
Don't do that, where you're going to get moved. And it's been very, very, very dry. If you do decide to stay home and have your own fireworks displays, our firefighter friends would probably be really appreciative of you and being a safe fireworks show person. Have some means of extinguishing fires. I'm not a fire guy. I'm a police guy. But it's been really dry.
Well, I did see a funny
fire that goes up will come down and could set things on fire.
That's right. I did see. I mean, it is a funny meme, but they were saying like they were talking about mom math and like dad logic, and they're like, mom math, let's go buy the kids a slip and slide so they can have fun in the yard this summer. And the dad's like, no, the slip and slide's going to mess up the grass. But then 4th of July comes and said dad, with his dad logic, said, let's go set the whole yard on fire with fireworks. So yes, be careful. What should people have on hand, Trent, if they are going, like water, extinguishers, all of it?
Something to put out flames.
Okay.
I live in a rural area where I know there's a lot of tall grass, and I know some of my neighbors put on a fireworks display, so I'm going to be probably hoping that my yard's not on fire, when I get home. But just know there's a couple of ordinances out there. The York County Ordinance 90.01E prohibits shooting fireworks from all boat landings and do not shoot fireworks from boats. South Carolina Code of Laws 23-35-120. It's unlawful to sell fireworks to children. That's a good one. That's a good law. It's unlawful to sell fireworks to children under the age of 14 years old. Shoot fireworks within 600 feet of any church, hospital, asylum, I don't know of any of those around here, or public school. It's illegal to shoot fireworks 75 feet from where fireworks are sold. And also it's illegal to throw them from your vehicle or from or into a vehicle. Why do they make these laws? Because somebody has done this. Somebody has thrown fireworks from a car or tried to throw fireworks into a car. I know last year I was talking to Lieutenant Chavis over at the Rock Hill Police Department yesterday. They said people were throwing those mortar rounds in the middle of the crowd last year. Don't do that. Be mature grown-ups, even if it's kids. Don't do that.
Right.
Also, another law, 23-35-150. It shall be unlawful to ignite or discharge fireworks in a wanton or reckless manner, so as to constitute a threat to personal safety or property of another. That is in the law books, folks. I read it verbatim. But just remember, just be safe with your fireworks. And last but not least, we get this every year because 4th of July is on a Thursday. Friday, people still have to go to work. York County deputies will not be responding to fireworks-related noise complaints until after midnight. However, persistent noise complaints and the use of fireworks involving damage to property will be addressed. So if you're going to complain about fireworks, your neighbor shooting off fireworks before midnight, we're probably going to hold off until after midnight to come over and tell you, hey, you might want to stop. Be nice to your neighbors. It's now July 5th, not July 4th.
And
Let's
then do
hang
you
up the
have any
fireworks.
tips for people that are going to be out on the water and the boats this weekend?
One, don't shoot fireworks from your boats.
Or tomorrow.
I know we're working with South Carolina Department of Natural Resources. and Charlotte Mecklenburg and their North Carolina Wildlife. And our lake patrol will be out on the lakes, making sure everybody has a safe weekend. Make sure you have your life preservers, all the equipment that you need for your boat. You should know it. Whistles, life jackets, all the lights working on your boat, especially at night at Buster Boyd Bridge when all the boats are going out there to see those. Make sure you have all that stuff on your boat ready to go, just to have a safe weekend. We do not need a incident on the lake when there's going to be so many people out on the lake trying to watch fireworks.
And then just be careful with drinking and driving. Remember, the legal drinking age is 21 years old.
Please
if you're
don't do
older
that.
than that, if you want to partake, that's fine, but just don't get behind the wheel of a car.
Yeah.
All right,
you
Trent.
said it. I didn't.
All
there
right.
you go.
Well, there you go. That's my own PSA. Well, Trent, you look a little bit different.
What?
You look good. Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Trent shaved all of his facial hair off, so he looked a little different coming in this week. But yeah.
I played a joke on with my kids. They went to camp for a week, and I decided, it's like, I'm going to shave my beard. I'm tired of, trimming it and keeping it looking good and everything. And so while they were away at camp, I shaved it. And
yeah, you look good.
I wanted to see their reaction.
I like it.
They didn't like it. They liked my beard.
Oh, well, then I guess you'll grow it back.
People say I look younger. I guess that's a good thing.
You do. That is a good thing.
That's a
I
good
like
thing.
It. Well, thanks for being with us. We'll see you again in 2 weeks, and happy 4th of July.
Awesome. You too. Happy Independence Day.